Hello everybody, this is Amy at City's Edge Quilt Shop and Sewing Center in Warsaw, Missouri, and we're here to show you what's new in the studio today. So I've got a few announcements and a few things to show you, but we have some specials going on today and through the weekend, and we're just gonna wait a second, see who joins us, and then we'll get started. All right, so I see a couple people jumping on. Good morning, Beth Ann. How are you today? I appreciate you joining us, and I'm waiting for the other person to pop up. Hello, Fran. Good morning. So we are waiting just a couple minutes. I am in the second building. Many of you haven't seen this building, especially if you're out of town. So I'll do a little bit of a walkthrough, show you what's going on in this building, and you know, we're kind of a unique setup. If you haven't been here before, we have the main shop, which is in the house on the hill, and then right behind there is a 30 by 50 building that we have more in. So I'll go through that with you so you can see what we have going on. Good morning, Sherry. How are you today? Good morning, Teresa. I got all your fabrics cut and ready for you. So when you come in town for your retreat. Good morning, Michelle. So we are just waiting a couple minutes, see who joins us, and then we'll get started. And just to sound like a broken record, we are in the classroom building, and I'm gonna do a little bit of a walkthrough, not much, just to talk about a couple of the services that we provide. And we have the TM30 back in stock, so I'm gonna show you a little bit about that and a couple other specials we have going on. Good morning, Judy and Linda, good morning. So if you're new with us, watching after hours or live with us right now, say hi to us. That gets you into a drawing that we do weekly. So we have It Takes Two as the lucky person that watched us last week. And I have Frank with me today. So last week I showed you how we pick the person, and it's so technical. So Frank, would you go to my last week's video? And today is the 23rd, so count down 23 in the comments. So while he's doing that, what I showed last week was I look at it in several different ways. We can look at comments by relevancy, comments by newest, comments by all. I go from top to bottom or bottom to top because I don't, for those of you that first jump on, I don't want you to be penalized because we're starting at the top and going down. So we do it all different ways. So today I'm just asking you to go to the comments and count down 23.
Jackie Patterson.
Jackie Patterson. Okay, we know her well. She participated in our class last week for a day at the spa. So congratulations to Jackie. If you know her, tell her congratulations. Let her know she was our big winner from last week. And she won the It Takes Two pattern. For some lucky winner next week, for a viewer today, you will win this pattern. It's called Bungalow. It's also by Lavender and Lime, and it has two different patterns in there. So that will be for some lucky winner. Just say hi to us, and if you're new with us, tell us where you're watching from. We love to see that. So I have a couple announcements. We got 12 people jumping on. Good morning, Jenny. I'm just seeing who's jumped on since I started talking. Beth, thank you. Good to see you out there. Lisa. Kathy Williams, I tried to get a hold of you yesterday. If you can get a hold of me, that would be great. Later today. And that was regarding the, Kathy, that was regarding the the Lori Holt pumpkin seeds. You were interested if we were going to do a second round of the Lori Holt pumpkin seeds, and we are. doing a second round. I'm hoping to get the extra fabrics today or tomorrow, and we will start cutting immediately. So that was one of my announcements, that we are doing a second round for pumpkin seeds. We were able to get all the fabrics again, so we have that going. And for those of you that did not pre-order the setting kit and you still want it, please order it soon, before we cannot get the fabrics any longer. So we plan on using the fabrics that Lori Holt chose, so we want to do that. And our setting kit, which is $125 now, includes the backing fabric. So the Lori Holt recommended fabric for that kit will be included with the setting kit. So we have that going on, and the pumpkin seeds are $24.95 a month, and you can go online and check that out. Oh, well, while I'm chit-chatting, good morning, Barb and Gracie. Good morning. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while, Gracie. Good morning, Kim. Just saw you yesterday. Thanks for coming all the way from the other end of the lake. Good morning, Carrie. And Frank is watching. He's right here. Okay, so let's see. What else do I have to tell you today? Some of you have texted me because the Tim Holtz subscription was not online and the Blue Box Challenge was not online, and they are right now. So if you were interested in the Tim Holtz fabric subscription, which will start October, November timeframe. Depends on when we get them in October. It's supposed to start in October, but if we don't get them till October 30th, it'll start in November, giving us time to cut. So the subscription will run from, let's say, October this year to September next year. And if you get into the subscription, you will have savings, 5% on fat quarter bundles, 10% on the half yard subscription, and 15% on the 1 yard subscription. And that is the Tim Holtz. If you had missed it, it's 10 Prince SKUs by Tim Holtz and Free Spirit that they will be introducing every month in a different colorway. And it's not all the exact same prints. There might be a theme in every single one of them, like a map might be in all of them. There might be tickets in all of them, but it could be movie tickets, bus tickets, airline tickets, I don't know. You know Tim Holtz, he's very creative. So we have a lot of that going on. And if you are a charter member in that subscription, there will be some other other bonuses. There's an exclusive pattern for everybody that's in the subscription that they will get monthly. And then there's also some other bonuses, like he'll have some backings and things like that, and the charter members will get discounts towards those. So that is now online, and you can register for any three of those, the fat quarters, the half yards, or the 1 yards, for $5 now. And pre-ordering and registration really just helps the store owner know how many bolts to bring in. Right now, I've got 10 bolts of 10 yards coming in, but if 15 of you say, I want 1 yard bundles, I obviously am not gonna have enough fabric. So getting a heads up and knowing what I need to pre-order, because the fabric companies like that, that's why we do the registrations and the pre-orders, to make sure that we can take care of you all the best. So that is going on. The Blue Box Challenge, here it is. Q3. Okay, so because we're starting in the middle of the year, you have the month of June to join, and it will go out probably the last month because the challenge is July, August, September. So we want to give you 3 months full to be able to do the challenge. And I've already got the challenge all ready to go. So I'm excited about this, the Blue Box Challenge. It'll probably cost around $7, $8 a month to ship, if I need to ship that for you. And then there are prizes for the challenge, giving you 3 months, and the challenge will be in the box. What is the challenge? be different every month. So it will be in the box, but you will post on Facebook. And if you don't have Facebook, you can send it to me and I will post it on Facebook. So you can be into the challenge. And, you know, of course, you all will love and like everybody's stuff. But we will have a couple customers that are not in the challenge that I might ask to do the scoring, along with the City's Edge staff and maybe a couple. But I think we need a couple neutral people to be subjective and be able to do the challenge ratings, should I say. So make sure it's fair for everybody. There will be two winners, $25 gift card and a $10 gift card. Is that right? Looking at my notes. I think that's right. So that is it, but that is also online. So Tim Holtz and the Blue Box Challenge, if you go to our home page and just scroll down, if you're on your phones, just keep scrolling down, and you'll come up with the 2 items that you can click on and register for those. If you're interested right now, it's number 7. I know this is backwards. It's $59.99. You can tell me right now. The registration will be $59.99, and that will pay for your first box. Okay, so you will be all ready for your first box. Let's see. You must order by the 15th of June to get the Q3 blocks. That gives us time to put everything together for the number of people participating. You can cancel at any time. It's an ongoing subscription until you cancel, but you must cancel by the 15th so we can have time to remove your box and not order the items needed for a box that we're not going to be sending out. So that's how that works. Okay, day at the spa. We posted some pictures of our day at the spa. You all loved it. We added another class. It's already half full, so I only have 2 spots in it. That class it's $109. It includes all the materials except for the stabilizers and thread. This is for machine embroiderers. Sorry for those of you that don't have one, but I can take care of you. So $109 has all the fabrics. It'll include lunch. It will be Friday, June 21st. So that is our day at the spa. Okay, let's see what else. Hey, it's our 9-year anniversary this weekend. We opened Memorial Day weekend. We actually did a soft opening the week before, but our grand opening was Memorial Day weekend. So it's coming up. So we wanted to celebrate a little bit. We have 9 years. Let me put it this way because I want to make sure you get the code. 9 years, 10%. So we are doing through Monday, so for today through Monday, 10% off your total purchase. If you're ordering online, at checkout, there's a place to put this code. Number 9, small letters, YRS, number 10, and the % sign. No spaces. Just type that in, and it'll give you 10% off your total purchase. So there are a few exclusions to this. The exclusions are block of the month, services, so our sewing machine repair and quilting. And there was one other thing, wasn't there? I can't remember what it was, but there's one other thing, and I have a newsletter going out also, so it'll have that information in there. But it does not include sewing machines. I mean, it does include sewing machines, so I'm going to show you a couple sewing machines, and saving 10% at least pays for your taxes, so that will help a little bit if you're looking for a new sewing machine. So let's see, anything else? We have been asked for a Kirby log cabin trim tool class. We have set up 2 of them. One will be June 27th. And for those of you that got our Christmas box, some of you got that template. You might have gotten a different template, but some people asked me to do a Kirby log cabin trim tool. So it'll be a demo hands-on. So you can bring your machine and work through the blocks. We'll make 2 blocks in class. And then on June 20th is the EQ refresher class. I need to finalize that. I started writing it up this morning, but it will be attached to the class schedule by the end of today. So if you were interested in the EQ refresher class, it'll be a 3-hour session on June 20th, 10 to 1 on June 20th. So that hopefully will help us. And don't forget, mark your calendars. Freaky Friday is May 31st at 5:30 p.m. Okay, and then leftover Saturday, of course, for those of you that like to come in and see what's left. I think that's enough. You got enough from me on that. Okay, so I got just a few things to show you today. So let's do this. Oops, let me turn this around real quick. I'm going to go through these relatively quickly. We got a new pattern in, and this is made, it's called Crows in the Corn. And it's by Lori Holt. And it uses the Lori Holt Autumn fabrics. Some of those I showed you last week. There's 52 pieces in that collection. And I'll probably show you the remainder of those once we get all the kits cut. But it's $12.48 if you're interested in this pattern. It's number 1. And I couldn't remember if I showed this or not. I didn't go back and review. But this is the Scarecrow pattern that she created. That's also part of the Autumn collection. So Scarecrow pattern is $19.95. And I'm going ahead and putting this out. I only have one of these left. That's actually from last year, but since we're looking at fall stuff here, I went ahead and put her in. Lori Holt, and it's the Quilted Witch, and it's $19.95 also. Okay. Number 4. Okay, Hot Ruler. Hot Ruler on steroids. This guy is big. He is the large Hot Ruler. If you have had one of these in the past and you love it, you will really like this one too. It's 4 by 14 inches. Okay, and I have it on sale today for $25. Okay, and it's the large Hot Ruler. What's cool about this, if you don't know what the Hot Ruler does, you can kind of see the picture here. You can fold over your fabric. It's got measurements on it, so if you need just a 1/4 inch fold over or 5/8 of an inch, you can do that right on the ruler and press it. It is a very nice tool to have. Number 5 are Crazy Quilt papers. Slice and dice your charm packs. Okay, and that is $5.52. For those of you that want a spring tea towel or embroidery, look how pretty this new tea towel is. This is embroidery stitching on here, but you could still put an embroidery design over it. It's got the little rickrack on it. It's $7.09. Okay, and it is a Dunwoven House, which are excellent absorbent tea towels. Okay, so that's number 6. Okay, so just really quickly, I'm going to turn the phone around because some of you have never seen this room. Oops. You don't need to see me. You need to see the room. So this is our wall of embroidery thread. So if you're an embroiderer and you like ice cord and it's not in your area, we have all 423 colors. Okay, we OESD designs and patterns. Stabilizers, you can see them on the bottom shelf there. Okay, I'm gonna walk around here and just show you that we have some more OESD tools and stabilizers and embroidery blanks. In addition to ruler work, we sell Sew Steady products by Westerly, and we do ruler work classes. So we have some of those and some ruler work patterns. Okay, for you long armors, we have some Magna Glide bobbins and thread. We also have some Sew Steady. I'm sorry, not Sew Steady. Superior Sew Fine threads. Okay. This, for those of you that know, we are a Janome dealership. This is our repair area that Frank takes care of, our maintenance and general maintenance and repairs for Janome machines. You can see he's working on one right now. And you may or may not know that we do long arm quilting. And this is a beautiful quilt, and we're just now quilting this. I'm showing you this one for two reasons, because this was last year's pre-cut block of the month. And if you don't know what that is, and we just started quilting it. So you can see some of the quilting that we do. We have quilts shipped to us all the time. So if you're out of town, it's length times width times 0.018. Trying to move slowly so I don't make you seasick. By 0.018, and then we add batting and thread separate so you're not charged taxes on the labor. And then, let me just turn this around. Hi. Then we ship them back to you. So I can tell you, I just shipped one yesterday, and it was a queen size quilt with $300 insurance, and I don't know, it was like $17 or something like that to ship. So it's not that much to ship if you're in an area and your edge-to-edge quilting in your area is really expensive. You can insure your quilts, send them to us. It'll cost you less to send them to us because it won't have the batting in it. But when we shipped it back, it was about $17. So I would say that's pretty norm. And that was with $300 insurance. And we could add insurance. I think I did $1,000 insurance and it was like $6. So very reasonable. I'm going to turn the phone over to Frank because I want to show you this TM30. Come on over. Okay. So we were out of stock on these. They were on back order for quite a while. This is a nice little travel machine. It's about, I don't know, 12, 14 pounds. So very light. I mean, really light. So if you needed them for your camper or if you needed it for just going to classes and retreats, it's a nice little machine. It has 30 stitches on it. And you just, here is your number. So that's your mode. So if I wanted to go to the next one, I could go to the next, oops, hold on, mode. I'm in numbers. So I can hit the up arrow or down arrow to go to the appropriate stitch that I want. Okay, now if number 7 looks like a zigzag, so the other thing I can do is I can hit mode and you see the light goes down. This is now my stitch width. So if I want a really wide zigzag, I can go to 5. And if you don't know this, guys, and you're buying feet for your machines, you're asked a lot, like what millimeter? Do you have a 5 millimeter, 7 millimeter, 9 millimeter? This is how you know. Go to your zigzag, turn it up as high as it'll go, and you'll know what you have. Okay, so this is a 5 millimeter machine. And if I go down one more, then this is my stitch length, and I can say how long I want my stitch length to be. The other thing that this machine has is it has a reverse stitch. It has a stay stitch or a locking stitch. It has a needle up down, which we love, especially if you applique. And it has a speed control. And we brought this machine in originally for children, and we wanted to make sure we had a speed control for children. So if you needed to slow down, you could really do that right there. Okay, it does have a foot pedal. It also has, we took it off because we have the So Steady, but it has a little toolbox that goes on the front. You just enter your stuff and it goes on the front. And it has a start-stop, but it does have a foot pedal, but start-stop allows you to sew. Okay, I have no thread or anything in it, so it's not really sewing. But you can do that, and you can do the speed control with your start-stop. So with this machine, you also get this 1 foot here. You will also get a quarter seam foot, a zipper foot, a zigzag foot that has the little arrow on it, so you can center. And it also has a buttonhole foot. Okay, and it has a little cover also. And a few other tools that just come with the machine. Okay, so this machine here is regularly $3.99. We are adding a So Steady table to it. It's 18 by 24, so you can see it here. And we are selling the whole package for $4.99. But because of our anniversary, I'm selling it for, hold on. I wrote it down somewhere. We're going to sell it a little bit cheaper for, so it comes out to $5.38 regularly. We're selling it for $4.99. But I'm going to drop the price a little bit. $4.99. I think I have that wrong. So anyway, you get 10% off of it on top of that. So this is, the So Steady table is regularly $139. The machine by itself is regularly $3.99. And we're selling the package, which is a total of $538. So we're going to sell the package for $4.99 plus the 10% off. $450? Oh, Frank says $450. Our sale price is $450. All right, for our anniversary, this little guy will go for $450 with the So Steady table. Okay, so I just want to let you know those are back in stock. We do have one table in stock. I have more on order. So I'm going to come over here, Frank, because you might pan over here because I have not panned. For those of you that don't know, we are Janome dealership. So we have several machines. I'm not going to go through them all today, but I do want to let you know that I have an excellent machine here for sale. It is a used machine. It is regularly $54.99 when it was new. It is a 9400, but it has had an upgrade to include ruler work and other items, which are also included in with this machine. So this machine acts like a 9450. It's got a nice throat space. It has storage on the front and back. If I can open it, there it is. So you have little storage units there. It has, I don't know how many stitches, but it's got a lot of them. A lot of different decorative stitching. It has an incredible light package. Where is it? There it is. So, and this little guy tilts so you can get it exactly where you want. So if you're struggling with light, this one will take care of it for you. But it is a gently used machine. Frank has gone through it, cleaned it, maintenance it. So it is ready to go. It is $2,000. Okay, regularly $54.99. Okay, I want to jump over here because we are discontinuing this embroidery machine. So if you were looking for an embroidery machine, this is a 500E. It has a large hoop, maximum embroidery size 7.9 by 11. You can do most things in that hoop. It is a floor model. Again, it's been cleaned and maintenance. It's ready to go. And we are going to sell that for $2,000 for the floor model, which means it has been used. It's been used in the shop for demos and such. Okay. We have one more floor model that we are also closing out. This is a 9450. It has been replaced by the 9480. This one, the 500E and this one have full warranty. They have, never been purchased. It's not a used machine, but we did use it in the shop for demos and such. This one, I don't have it plugged in, also has the light. It's the upgrade to the 9400, the used machine I showed you. So it still has the light fixture, the same throat space. It has everything that the 9400 has, except it is the upgraded model from the 9400. We were closing it out for $34.99. I'm going to sell this for $32.99. And remember, you get 10% off to pay for your taxes. So tax-free. There you go. So that's really, I did want to show this one, Frank. I have to show this one. Okay, isn't she pretty? We don't normally bring in Elna, but Elna is a Janome machine. And the 550Es are on back order until late June. So we went ahead and brought an Elna in. But isn't that pretty color? Oh, it would go so nicely with your TM30, that red. It has a very large hoop. And it has the new patented flip arms on the large hoop. Not on all the hoops, but at least on that one. I was hoping this one would tell me. This one will do an embroidery 7.9 by 14.2. So a very large design in itself. And this is an Elna, but it's called Elna 830, and it is basically the exact same machine as the Janome 550E. Okay, so if you wanted a really pretty color, this is your chance to get it. This machine right here is going to be $34.99. And again, we will pay the 10%, which will help you with your taxes, 10% off. So now I think that's it. That's all I've got. Frank, is there any comments that I need to answer? Anything? No? All right. Okay. Well, everybody, I thank you for joining me today at City's Edge Quilt Shop and Sewing Center. Please let me know if I can help you in any way, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye now.